So, you know, being from LA, what does LA mean to Big Sad?
We the culture.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Boys in the Hood, Friday, all the movies that people grew up watching on their television screen, even Menace to Society, plenty of them. You know, a lot of the movies was made out here. Juice, that was filmed by Tupac, the Juice. Not Juice, what's the other one? Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice, yeah. Shout out to Poetic Justice. Legendary. Yeah, legendary.
Yeah, Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
So if I feel like, man, we the culture.
Yeah.
Man, they gotta keep it lit, man. Like a lot of this, like Baby Boy. So, you know.
That's the classic, right?
Yeah, a lot of this shit, like.
Yeah, that's the classic.
Well, I feel like we play a lot of part in culture. So I feel like our city alone is just important. Not to mention just all the other shit that tourists come see out here. Hollywood and Vine, you know, Rodeo Drive and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
now,
the culture.
There was something that you spoke about being kind of not comfortable with your voice. And you said it took you really to record the song Strap Up for you to really feel like you could feel your voice, right?
Yeah.
So what was the problem that you had when you heard your voice over the mic?
My voice, like, I don't know, but like over the years, my voice kind of just, as I feel like as I got older, my shit got more like, you feel me? Hold on, my bad. Look. So you talking about when I was talking about how my voice was maturing over the years, or when I had went to jail, my voice was stripped?
No. It was a situation. There was a moment where you were talking about how it took you a minute to get comfortable with your voice. You said,
okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't like my voice.
Yeah.
I hated it, bro. Like I felt like when I used to rap, it was like I don't know, it just wasn't what I heard, like what I felt like it should be.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like how
something deep or something?
Yeah, I was trying to be on some like, I had a kid voice, but I don't know if it was a kid voice because now my voice is unique, right? It's just because it's still different. When you hear my voice, you know it's Big Sad. I couldn't even play on a nigga phone. You get what I'm saying? A nigga know that's Big Sad. Like, you hear me on the radio, you ain't got to guess. You know that's Big Sad. I got one of them type of voices. You know, I feel like as I got older, my shit got deeper, and it just all made sense to me. And then I learned my flow. I feel like it's just, everything's just perfect right now. It's like perfect timing. You feel me?
Well, that's a beautiful thing because you know everybody has basically an iconic voice when you get to that level. Nipsey got an iconic voice. Ice Cube got an iconic voice, but the thing is, Boosie, you make that voice. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to doing everything that you got to do. So speaking of Boosie, how much of Boosie's work do you like, and what do you like about Boosie?
I like Boosie. He a family man.
Facts.
Real nigga. Like, I see he got his people with him. You know what I'm saying? He just seems like he living life. That's how I want to be. Like, nigga been through enough. Nigga just want to live. You know, I fuck with Boosie whole catalog though. You know what I'm saying? Like the old Boosie, the new Boosie. I was just bumping that Trust Nobody. You feel me? So it's like, I fuck with Boosie one way.
What makes Boosie so relatable, other than being a family man? Because we know Boosie talks about a lot of years.
Him being himself, it's like people like that type shit, man. Like that's how I feel like Cardi B got big like that. People try not being themselves, and I feel like being yourself more get you where you really need to be in life.
That's a fact.
Instead of not trying to, you're trying to like be somebody, look like, feel me, just be, that's who you is, be that. But if that's not who you is, don't try to be that. Just be yourself, and that should take you far. So that's all you gotta do, be yourself.
Well, authenticity is the number one thing, you know what I'm saying? Because if you faking it as far as who you are, you really can't get nowhere, man. At some point you're gonna run out of gas with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, we gotta talk about 500 in my cup. I don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? So when you speak on 500 in my cup or even 700 in my cup, what exactly what is that?
I'm talking about the drip, the syrup, you know what I'm saying?
And those are the different grades.
Yeah, that's basically like what a nigga paying for this shit. You know what I'm saying? What they would be paying for it. Certain people, it's different ways to get it though. Different things people be doing to get it. But like on the streets, most people paying. Like on the streets, let's say an average motherfucker pay $250 a line. So if you buy 3 lines, that's $750. You take 3 lines and you go pour it, and you take 3 lines and you pour it in here. That's a $750 soda. Because you just spent, you give me 1 line, it's $250. 2 lines, that's $500. That's why I said 500 in my cup. I dropped the deuce. You know what I'm saying? 500.
That's crazy.
I dropped 3 lines. That's 700. You know, 750.
Okay.
You know, it's just the more lines you drop in the soda, it take the price higher.
Okay.
The more lines you put in the soda pot.
See, I never knew that at all. I'm like, damn, man, that must be a high grade. That's some good stuff. You feel me? So you would actually drop that song July 3rd, 2025 on the cup. You know what I'm saying? During the video shoot, y'all experienced shootout. And I heard one of your boys say, y'all were shooting a video at a hotel. And he said, no, don't post that right now. You told them where he was for 500 in my cup and they came and got us. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
At the hotel shoot.
Man, that shit was crazy. I did some dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie. Me, I just move off of just, I was doing some shit, not even thinking about the seconds. You know what I'm saying? I'm more thinking about the city. Come fuck with a nigga, man. We shooting a video. I don't care. Everybody invited, everybody welcome. I don't care where side y'all from. Y'all come pop out, bitches, everybody. Come fuck with us, kids, everybody. I wasn't thinking about like the suckers, you know. But it's niggas that, you know, but you gotta think about that just being out here. But my mind just wasn't thinking about that. I'm thinking about my video shoot. I need as many as people here. Nigga, pull up. Motherfuckers was pulling up when I did that. You know, everybody.
Them niggas out there on thick too.
Homies pulled up, enemies is pulling up. And the altercation took place, you know what I'm saying? Look to God. I was God that nobody was injured, not even a scratch, not a scrape. Motherfuckers dropped their phones and about shit like that, but nobody was hit. You know what I'm saying? We finished the video shoot at another location. That's why now I'm like, you know, because I was like, that was my fault though, so I do take responsibility for even being like, we at the liquor store right here, pull up. I'm on some shit thinking like the city, you know? Kids that fuck with me, the high school kids, you know, people that fuck with me, come pop out, let's get cracking. I'm gonna put y'all in the video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, there's niggas that don't like me too, so they like, oh, they took that as the key to, well, that's where he at, let's go.
Okay, since you have became more successful, do you feel like you have more battles now that you're more successful than you have ever been?
Nah, I feel like it's the same. I have battles with like, I don't know, I feel like there's always been some weird ass niggas out here trying to jump out their body. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But even before I was rapping, we had niggas out here, they be staring you down, trying to jump out their body, niggas talking crazy. So I'm just used to it. Now that I'm rapping, I see it probably a little more now. You know, I deal with different things, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just different shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's kind of all the same shit. Like, I feel like, bro, I don't want to say that word, but I'm gonna say another. I'm gonna give you another example. Like,
yeah, keep it clean.
Yeah, like Crips in the bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
Type of thing. It's like, motherfucker want to pull a nigga down. They want to be the one to climb out first. And go on in the Rolls Royce in the mansion. Like, we all put a plan together and we all climb out together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta pull down on another nigga.
Yeah, facts. It makes sense. And a lot of people really don't see it like that. Have you ever like struggled with that reality as well? Like understanding, okay, you doing good, but I can do good too. I can still do my thing and do good too.
I was always inspired by niggas, man. That's why how I am today. Like how I got this watch and how I get like the shit I be getting, because I'm always with niggas that's getting money and doing shit that keep inspiring me. So every time I see a nigga do something, like the little homie, he just got a 2022 S580, 0 miles. You know what I'm saying? So when I see shit like that, I get inspired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah, definitely. I'll be inspired by shit. I've always been like a different type of individual. Some niggas don't get inspired. You got niggas, they turn jealous. I was always on the inspired side of things. When a nigga pulled up in something or a nigga got a chain, I'm like, oh, it started ideas. Then my mind started going off like, man, I need to get me, how would I look for? Or give me a custom piece with my name on it type shit. I was inspired always. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You gotta learn how to use it as fuel. What else do you wake up to and be like, that's my fuel for the day?
My fuel for the day, man, lately, that's a good ass question. What do I wake up to? Right now, we just have to be, I couldn't tell you nothing like particular, but I would have to say it's been the main thing for a while now. Just trying to be successful. Be successful, take care of my family. I don't want to be rich so I can go buy a gang of chains and a gang of cars and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be, it's cool, like, you feel me? I mean, if I'm able to do it, I'm able to do it. But as long as I can take care of my family first, make sure they straight. I see my people struggle for too long. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, that's all I want to do is take care of my people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Big Sad, 20, 30 years from now, what is Big Sad doing? Where is Big Sad at? And what's some of the things that Big Sad has accomplished?
Man, I see me on some Jay-Z shit. I see me helping artists out that don't know the game, CEO status, that been in, you know, got a deal with Capitol Records or something, CEO over there, where I'm, you know, my label over there, Interscope, whoever it might be, Atlantic Records, I don't know, whoever, you know, throw me $100 million. You know, I'm trying to make that Yo Gotti deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got an eye for talent. I'm gonna be having the hottest 30 years from now. I see I'm gonna be having the hottest artists to come out the world. You know what I'm saying? Come out this motherfucker, America, shit, wherever they at. I'm gonna be tapping in. Houston, Miami, Louisiana. I'm gonna be locking in. I'm gonna be taking my money and make money. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. So you know, you being in these places. Who else have you been able to tap in with, like when you hit Miami or wherever else you may go?
That's a nigga out there. He's hard, bro. But I can't think of a name right now. He hard though. Me and bro did a song. He just signed with what's that label? YNW Melly signed to?
I have no clue. I wouldn't know about that one.
And Von rest in peace was over there. I think it was a management company where they got a lot of artists over there. But yeah, no, I tapped in with some Miami niggas out there. Definitely. Niggas had me in Lincoln Fields. I was in the projects out there. Yeah, Lincoln Fields. They was going up. Shout out my boy Cooley too. Yeah. That's my boy Cooley.
Shout out.
That's my love.
I heard you speak about how you want to go to the inner city when you go to these different places. See, me, I don't want to do that. I'd rather go somewhere I know I'm safe. You know what I'm saying? So what makes you want to go to the projects in the inner city, you know, where something could possibly happen?
Oh, man, I love that shit, bro. I want to, like, if I go to Chicago, I want to go to St. Lawrence. I want to go to O Block. I want to go to where it's at, to the Wild Hundreds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just that type of nigga. If I go to Houston, I want to go nigga, smack dead. We was in Fifth Ward, matter of fact, when I was in Houston. I'm going to where it's at. I don't know. I was in Atlanta on Simpson Road, Miami and Lincoln Field. I'm just, wherever it's at, I just feel good, dude. I don't know. The food, the love. Just, you know, just where I come from. Like, my hood ghetto. Like, where I come from, it's like, I'm used to that environment. So it's like, sometimes I don't feel comfortable when I'm in nice environments, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, you know.
Yeah, that's what you're used to. So I mean, I get that, I can get that, but at some point we know we gotta stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I be. I be like, I'm out the way. I am not messing around. So Big Sad, you've accomplished a lot of things, okay? When you think about everything that you've been through in your life, when you stand up to that, I gotta ask you now, what do you clap it up for?
Man, what do I clap it up for? Man, I think what I was telling you one was just still being here, being alive. I can give you another answer too. What do I clap it up for? Being legit. Like, you know, I ain't never had a job. So I don't even know what it feels like to ever make legit dollars until I started doing this. My first legit dollar ever was music. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I had a job in jail. Take that back. I had a job when I was a kid. I was in Boys Republic. I used to work in the kitchen. Okay. No, not cooking. I was cleaning the dishes and all the shit. After everybody eat, you feel me? I clean all the pots and wash everything down. I got out of jail after I got out $1,500 after about 14 months. I think I made like $1,500. I probably spent like a couple hundred, but you didn't get that much money. Like, you in jail, they giving like 38 cents an hour or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. Yeah, but that was my first job where I could actually say I earned legit. So rapping to me, like, man, I'm making legit money now. Like my first show, I got 5,000 for the Roxy. I got 5,000 for a day in Vegas. So it's like, man.
And see, that's the thing too. When you coming up in the rap game in LA, you gotta go through the Roxy. Ain't no way that you skip past the Roxy.
That's how I always felt.
Yeah.
I always felt like that coming up in LA. There's no way you skip past the Roxy.
You can't.
I always wanted to do the Roxy, bro.
Yeah. You was in the crowd one time. You were one day Big Sad was in the crowd.
Yeah.
Think to himself, I gotta get in.
I couldn't even get in one night, man. They was sold out. I think like Mozzie had a show or something, and it was sold out. They was turning all type of motherfuckers around that night. Everybody was trying to get in. I couldn't even get in. And that night it hit me. I'm like, bro, see, this ain't right. We supposed to be the niggas. We supposed to be on stage, and we supposed to be getting booked to be here. You know what I'm saying? And I always been the type of nigga like certain shit just drive me. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be on stage one day. You feel me? But niggas probably not even paying attention at the moment. But I'm saying, but I knew in me, I was already like knew I could rap. I just had to take that step to start rapping. So definitely, but even when I started rapping, I wasn't even thinking about the Roxy. It didn't all hit me till the night. I even said that in my interview. You know what I'm saying, that I did with Irene.
Shout out to Giggles Irene.
It's crazy that being at the Roxy, I told her like, man, I remember being outside and I couldn't even get in. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm headlining on stage. Yeah, so that was just 2017.
Right.
So they definitely, yeah.
So when you walked out on the stage, were you able to like take that in, like, damn, like I made it. I said I was gonna do it, I made it.
I took it all in backstage. Like just even, I ain't gonna lie, just even walking into that motherfucker. You know, like walking in, people wanted to take pictures with me. It all just hit me like, man, I got a show tonight at the Roxy Theater, the legendary Roxy Theater. All the shit I've been through, man. I had to run from crash and jump fences and, you know, police PO come get me out of class. It was like plenty nights where I thought like I wouldn't be nothing. Like I'm gonna die or go to jail. Now it was like, I think about death in jail, but think about other shit too though. It ain't just that now. You know what I'm saying? I got other shit like, alright, I can make it too. I got an opportunity, I got a voice, I can be able to take myself far.
So rap has helped you be, you know, turn that leaf.
It's like fresh air for me. It give me something to live forward to, like look forward to and something to live for. You know, because I'm getting up, I got studio interviews, music videos. Before I was just going to the block, trying to make a serve, sell some dope, breaking the house, might get into it with some niggas. It's regular, that's not positive though, you know what I'm saying? Now everything I do is all positive. Right? I was in the studio till 4 a.m. That's positive, just even being in the studio, I'm out the way.
Putting in the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could be, when you got too much time on your hand, that's when you start finding yourself in trouble. Then you better have a program, have a schedule, where you just stick to, you know what I'm saying? Make something work for you. When you ain't got no time, then you start being lingering and shit, you might find yourself doing 9 years in jail.
Yeah, something, man, yeah, for real.
Then get, 20 years, you ain't had no time on the street, they got some time for you somewhere else. You gotta have a program, man, you gotta wake up and have something to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what rap did for me.
Facts. Now shout out my guy, Younger Belly. Y'all came together and did that. The Red 6. I love that project, bro. Now, that right there, I feel like took the video to that was like a cartoon video. That was dope. So I want to ask you, how much of your input goes into your music videos?
Really the whole input. That was Younger Belly's idea. I let him do his thing on that one, you know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with my boy. That's one of the dopest rappers in the city to me, Younger Belly.
Shout out to Younger Belly, yes sir. They call him the GOAT.
That's sir. So like my bro, he kind of had an idea and a vision for it already. So I kind of just rocked out with bro on that one. For a lot of my videos, Voice Too Hard, he be having some good ideas. So I rock out with bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We just pick a day, and we pull up, bro, and me and Voice Too Hard just make the best happen out of nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like we make I'm talking about from the nigga everything. Just we pick a location, bro. I don't know who popping up, who coming, I don't know. You feel me? They just be having motherfuckers be popping up with.
That's how it goes.
We make it look good, man. We just put it all together, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it goes. Now I gotta ask you something. How many times do you not feel like doing what you have to do, but you go and do it anyway, and it's a successful outcome? And I'm asking that because I don't know if it was a video DJ Head talking about how people need to be elite, right? No matter what's going on in your life, you still gotta execute. So how many times have you been dealing with bullcrap? Didn't feel like going to work, but you did it, and you came out like you supposed to.
Man, recently, a lot of times, all the time, well, I have more times where I feel like I want to do it. But recently, it's been like...
Well, yeah, of course.
Recently, I've been forcing myself to go in the studio, and I've been coming out with some good shit. So I'm like, damn. So even when I feel like when I don't feel like doing something, just do it anyway, because you never know the outcome of something. Like, even when I'm going through some down shit, I might be getting into it with my bitch, or the homie might get shot, or, you know, something might happen with my family member, and I be down, and I feel it. That's the shit that people want to hear. That's the shit that they want from me. That's the lane I built for myself, to be able to go vent in the studio and talk about that. You know, where I'm talking about my bitch, son, my bitch, or my homie, my grandpa, rest in peace, my pops, or where I might be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I built that lane for me to vent to my people about that shit.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. That's the truth. And like we said, the importance of being transparent in the music, you know, because you give somebody's looking up to Big Sad, like, man, I want to be like Big Sad one day. I heard Big Sad went through this, so I can make it through this too. That's one thing I admire about Nipsey Hussle so much. Like, that was like, well, I got to do an interview, because you never know what people's gonna share, their stories and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that, man. So you love to write your stuff, right?
Yeah,
Do you like to punch in at all?
Yeah, definitely, because I smoke big weed.
Yeah.
So my breath, I lose breath.
Yeah.
I couldn't even. Like, I probably could though. Depending on certain days, it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? But I smoke hella weed, so like I'm high as fuck right now. I don't even be trying to do it. I punch in. I have my shit written down, and I go punch in, whether it's 8 or 4, 4 or 8. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Well, that's the way it goes. You develop the skill. Have you ever got on the beat and just bust a freestyle all the time? You ran through it one time?
Yeah, but it ain't come out. It was hard too. I don't know. I did so much shit that never come out though. Bro.
Why is that?
I feel like I be practicing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I just be practicing.
Yeah.
Like getting better.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing wrong with it. Like just recording the song and just keeping it for you and your homies to hear.
Yeah.
So I practice at the end of the day. You better in your craft. You know what I'm saying? Now if it's hard, they gonna. We all gonna know it's hard.
Sure.
That bitch dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit.
Have you ever put something out and felt that you didn't get the reaction that you wanted?
Yeah, and I've been confused too. 500 in my cup. I thought that was supposed to be a big song.
Yeah.
I put out 2 p.m. Motherfuckers like 2 p.m. I don't like 2 p.m. But that's one of my biggest songs on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought that would have been like a Derrick Rose or 5 p.m. for me. I mean, for 500 in my cup for me. I thought they would have been the one. But I mean, they still did good. I can't say I didn't get the reaction I didn't really want to, because the way I look at it, I'm just building a catalog. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never was disappointed or nothing like that. I just kind of like certain songs I be thinking like, well, this about to go. I'm like, oh, this one, whatever. Like 2 p.m. for me was whatever. That motherfucker
went crazy, and that's
I-
how it
whoa.
happens. That's how it happens. Though you hear a lot of artists say that. Like, I put this song out, didn't really like it, but that was a song that everybody messed with. So how have you dealt with doubters? How have you dealt with that?
What, doubted me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't even pay attention. I'm the type of nigga. I'm stuck on like doing me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big on doing me. Like, I hear what motherfuckers be saying. Like, I don't be knowing if they doubt me or what they call it, constructive criticism.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't tell the difference.
I can't really tell the difference. Yeah, I just be. Either way, I'm gonna take something from it and I'm gonna leave something. And still do me. You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth. Well, I mean, because you can always get something from anything unless somebody's just flat out hating.
Yeah, unless they just flat out hate
somebody, you know, pretty much see.
I'm always take something from it. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Smart. I'm gonna take something from it. For sure.
Yeah.
I might not. Why they looking at me? I'm acting like I don't hear them though. You know? I'm listening though. Like motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So 2022, you know, we got a long year ahead of us. You know, you past couple of years, you've been dropping project after project after project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2022, what is it looking like as far as what you dropping for?
Same shit. I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? I took a little couple months off. You feel me? I can't even say I took 2 months off. Cause I was recording every day. I just ain't really been dropping the music. I kind of been structuring my projects. I got 2 projects. I just dropped one with Lil Blood.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
4 or 5 days ago, and then I got 2 I'm working on. That's almost done. So yeah, I just been really working and trying to just, you know, keep it lit, man. You know.
Yeah. As you should, man.
Keep
So
this shit lit.
you know what I'm saying? As you already know, it's my boy Big Sad 1900. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in everything you got going on. You got new music coming. You just dropped some music. You know what I'm saying? So man, I mean, are we gonna get like 1,000 in my cup one day or something like that?
That's funny you say that because I was gonna tell you that too.
Okay.
I might switch it up to like a pint in my 2 liter.
Okay, y'all heard it here first.
You know what I'm saying?
A pint in my 2 liter, right? Y'all heard it here
Pint in
first.
my 2
You know
liter.
what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. Any last shout out you want to give out, man?
Yeah, man. Shout out all the producers I've been working with. Shout out everybody though, from the engineers to the cameraman to media, to just everybody, man, that helped this shit be bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all rappers too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
100.
Yes, sir. To that we clap it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it.